Boom. Yes, people, back with another one, man. And today, this one's for the degenerates. That's a mouthful. Pause, but yeah. You see the title of the video now. I don't know. I see certain videos online, and don't get me wrong. You should be locked in. You should be locked in, working on yourself, all of that self-improvement. But people like to villainize going out with your friends, and like people talk like you're destroying your life if you do that. If you let it take over your life, yeah. But there's nothing wrong with going out with your friends and having fun. So that's my opinion anyway, bro. You see some of these videos saying if you go out once, then you're screwed. But yeah. These are the top 5 reasons, or maybe not 5. These are the reasons why you may not be attracting women when you go out at nightlife or to the bar or whatever with your guys, right? Now the first things first, you just might not be attractive enough now. The first thing people notice about you when you go out is your look, bro. Your look. People are gonna look at you. They're gonna look at your appearance, how you're dressed, what you're wearing. They're just gonna look at you, and well, women, they're gonna look at you, and it doesn't take them 5 seconds to decide whether they're attracted to you or not. I feel like honestly, women make that up in their mind. It's 5 seconds. They know whether they'll sleep with you or not just by looking at you. Yeah, you can have like charisma and game and stuff, but more time if you want that. It's easiest when there's that raw attraction there. When there's that raw attraction and she's like, oh, that's my type. She's looking at you, she's like, oh, that's my type. Or she knows in her head, boom, I would sleep with this guy. If you're not getting that energy, you just may not be attractive enough, and you might need to focus more on your looks and your fashion sense. That's one thing in my experience that I've noticed. Once I dialed in on my looks and fashion or whatever, it became more easier attracting women outside. And even now, so more time I'm just chilling, and women, they choose me. They choose, especially the man them. That goes into my next point, which is a massive thing, bro. The people you're going out with is such a big thing, bro. Like, you can't downplay this. You can't underestimate this now. I said this analogy before. Imagine you saw one Ferrari zooming down the road. You might look, you might not. But imagine you saw 5 Ferraris, vroom, 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 vroom. 5 Ferraris, like, zooming down the road. You're definitely gonna look. That's the analogy. And you can put that into nightlife, bro. If you're going out and you're of a certain caliber and your friends are not, it's just a bit. But if you're going out and everyone, like, there's 3, 4, 5 of you and everyone's on their shit, it's way easier, bro. This is probably the main thing. Honestly, this is probably, I would even argue that even if you're not as attractive, if you got like 3, 4 friends who are highly attractive, that would make you look more attractive, bro. Because you're seen to have a certain level of status because you're in this group with attractive guys, so you must have something about you. That's what I've realized as well, because I've been out with different types of groups of guys, and I know there's certain guys when we go out, it's just like, bro, yeah, you're just basically you start being, you're like girls come over to you. We was out the other day, and I remember we was in the line to go into the bar or whatever, kind of popping downstairs. Then there was these girls at the door, and we were lining up here, and they were coming out. There was this girl, and she was coming out, and my friend was at the front line. She was like, and she stopped. She was like, "You're fine as hell," to my friend, and she carried on walking. She walked down to me. She was like, "Oh, you're fine as hell too." She's like, "Oh, then she was like, "Oh, all you guys together." And then she just shook her head and laughed, because we always get them sort of interactions, innit? We always get that sort of interaction when we go. Even when we went in on the dance floor, we were just chilling. We didn't even speak to no girls, etc. Just girls choosing everywhere, like coming next to us, dancing. Some girl even asked, she was like, "Can you guys dance with us?" She came to us, she was like, "Can you dance with our group of girls?" Which is weird, because usually the guys are meant to be approaching and stuff. But honestly, if you have a group that's patterned, bro, that looks the part, it's so easy. And you don't all have to have, because with my group, yeah, everyone has a certain thing about them. This is what my boy always says. Because we talk about it, and we're like, bro, because we always say, it's just like, bro, we just go it. Not, bro, I'm just being candid and open, bro. When we go, we're just like, yeah, bro, it's just long. It's just like, we know, because we know, bro. We know. And we also talk about, what do you think it is? My boy's like, do you know what it is? I feel like with our group, we all look good, but everyone's got that something a bit different about them. We don't look like clones. For example, one of my guys, he's the looker, like, he's done modeling previously. He's a looker. He's a looker. Girls see him and they chase him. It's the same guy that I was talking about in my previous video where the girls chasing him around the bar. He's very attractive, right? Boom. Then you got the looker. You got the 6'2", 6'3" guys. If you want that, if you're into height and all of that, you got the tall guys with beards. You got all like, you got everything. You got from light skin to dark skin. You got me. I got sort of like fashion, fitness, bad boy type. I got the tats and what. No, I got like fashion, fitness type vibe. And then my boy, yeah, he has the bad boy look. He has dreads, tattoos on his neck, all over his body, legs. You get it? It's just like everyone's got their own thing, bro. So we don't look alike, but everyone's got their own look. And the thing is with girls, it's like, you can't look at our group, and that sounds a bit mad. I'm not gonna say, but basically what I'm trying to say is, with our group, there's everything for what's someone's type, bro. Someone in that group is a girl's type. If you like the pretty boy, the bad boy, the fashion guy, whatever it is, the tall guy, whatever it is, we have it in our group. That's why when we go out, it's peak, bro. Like, honestly, I actually want to start vlogging, innit? But the thing is with London as well, when you got the cameras and stuff, girls move a bit shy and whatever. Because I don't want to come off like being like, I'm stretching, I'm being boastful. It's just, honestly, it is what it is my experience. This is our experience, bro. It's mad, bro. So yeah, I went a lot on that point because the man that you go out with make a huge difference, bro. Especially with the energy and stuff as well. And that goes on to my next point. You don't stand out, bro. You just look like a normal guy. You don't stand out. You look like you're just part of the crowd. From my experience, when the man go out, we always stand out, whether it's dress sense or whatever, bro. Sometimes, for example, where was we? We went out this weekend, me and my boy, and we was in this place or whatever, and it's hot as hell. Like, it was hot. It's cold in London right now, but it was hot as hell. So me and my boy was wearing hoodies or whatever. We had vests on us. So as soon as we took off our hoodies, because we was allowed to wear vests in there, innit? And we was going around in vests, bro. It's basically the same guy I'm talking about. That's the looker, innit? He's got decent shape as well. But you can tell, especially with me, I'm a fitness guy. When I'm wearing a vest, fitness is how I stand out, because most man ain't in shape like that. So I can always tell, like, when I'm wearing sleeveless stuff or I'm in a vest or something where you can see my physique, I instantly stand out, and it just makes it easier, bro. So if those are the main things, honestly, is people want to talk about social skills and all that. Yeah, that's gonna come anyway. With girls approaching you and you approaching girls and you going out or whatever, that's gonna come. You not be just having a basic level of social skills, because you don't, bro. If your look is patterned, you don't need to have any game like that. Honestly, you just need to be able to have a normal conversation, and the girl's gonna do everything for you. You get? So those are the main things. Like I can't stress enough. Like, people you got with, if your man them are patterned, you're gonna be patterned. Especially if, in some cases, if you're not patterned but your man them are patterned, it'll make you look better, bro. It'll make you look better. You'll have access to more better looking women because your guys are attractive. But don't be that guy. Be the guy. Be one of the man them like, our pattern, bro. Don't be that guy that's, yeah, because of my friends, etc. No, like, have your own motion. Have your own motion. Have your own thing. But yeah, bro, that's the video. So your man them, the man them you go out with, you don't stand out. So the man them you go out with and you don't stand out. Another thing is, if you're moving mad, if you're moving too mad and you're trying to go speak to every girl in the club, bar, whatever, and you're going too crazy, yeah, bro, you're not gonna attract any women, because women peep that, women see that, especially if you're getting rejected everywhere. Women don't want men who other women don't want. You get what I'm saying? So I even use this to my advantage sometimes, where I know girls looking or whatever. If she's playing hard to get, I go speak to another girl, I'm flirting, she's having it, she's smiling, and I can feel the other girl looking, like she keeps looking, her friends are whispering to each other. Then I do my round again and I speak to her, and she's more open to it now, because she can see you can get other women, right? Whereas if them interactions are bad, or you're easily getting brushed and women are walking away from you, and you're trying to speak to every woman and everyone's brushing you, you're going to look less attractive, because if no woman, If a woman looks, honestly, bro, that's how to get a woman dry up. If a woman's looking at you and she's trying to, and you're having an interaction with another woman, you're trying to pattern, and you get rejected or even rejected harsh, or the body language looks mad, she'll get turned off instantly because she's like, she don't want him. Why am I gonna let him pattern up, bro? Whereas it's the opposite. Whereas if she's looking and the body language is right, the girl's flicking her hair, she's laughing, she's rubbing your arm. There's that competition. Yeah, that's the phrase for it. That competition anxiety kicks in, and she's like, damn, he's chatting to someone else. She starts, honestly, bro, that's the thing that most people don't talk about. Competition anxiety. You can use that to your advantage if you know what you're doing, like, and if you're patterning up, for sure you can use that to your advantage. It even goes both ways, where I remember even this weekend when we went out, me and a few guys were chatting to the man and what I mean, chatting to not the man them, chatting to the girls or whatever. These girls were probably the youngest girls in there, innit? Boom, 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 chatting to her, but we didn't want to be too on or whatever, so we gave them space, whatever. They could see us. They were in our vicinity, right? As soon as we left them, boom, other guys, because they were the buffest things in there, innit? Other guys try to speak to them. Other guys try to speak to them. You're just seeing the girls brush. Like they're literally waiting for us to come back. So we've gone back. We're speaking to them again, etc., etc. But don't be too on them, bro. Don't make it seem like your whole night relies on them. Speak to her, do a round, like leave her, do a round, speak to her again. You don't have to stay with her the whole night. We call that man marking in the US, bro. If you're from in the UK, in the US, in the UK we call that man marking, and that's a football term. You don't wanna be man marking, bro. You don't wanna be man marking because that can come off as clingy. Don't get me wrong. If the vibe is right, there's nothing wrong with that. But more time, I feel like a bit of separation's cool. And even if she sees you flirting with, not everyone, but if she sees you flirting with another girl, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because that creates that competition anxiety. I think she will like you more because of that. That's my opinion. That's from my experience, bro. It sounds a bit toxic, but it just is what it is. It's the nightlife. It's not, you get the nightlife it's toxic, bro. That's the nightlife. It's all, yeah. You gotta understand with this, yeah, there's always power dynamics and everything. You always want to have the power. And if you're clingy or you're constantly on her, you give her the power. Whereas if you show you have options, you're taking back the power. You're giving yourself more leverage. And you giving yourself more leverage makes her more attracted to you. That's just my opinion, bro. Those are the reasons why all that stuff, if I mention it and basically none of that's happening, maybe those are the reasons why you're not attracting women in that life, bro. Maybe you might be too clingy, you might be too thirsty, your looks ain't patterned, or your group, the man that you're going out with, yeah, it's just not it, bro. But yeah, bro, that's the video, man. If you want nightlife stories, I got bear, bro. I got bear. If you want nightlife stories, let me know. Let me know what other videos you want me to talk about. See the comments, I'll make them. So yeah, bro, like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.